Um, Allow me to introduce one of our successful and inspiring mothers talaga who continuously strive to become relevant and valuable to her organization and untiringly help other mothers as well to achieve their full potentials in the workplace. She is currently the Assistant Vice President of the Human Resources Division of SM Mart Incorporated. Please join me welcoming Miss Beng Orosa.
Hello, Robert. Hello, Rob.
Hello
Good
po.
afternoon.
Good
Thank you
afternoon
for
po, Miss.
having me.
Our pleasure is ours, and we are so honored po to be with you today. Miss Ben, siguro as a starter, can you give us a quick overview po of your career success story?
Wow, no. That's in relation to being a mother, I suppose, no. And the sharing of Miss Jing is quite a call to action for everyone, no? For all the working mothers, for all the HR practitioners no out there. Motherhood actually, Rob, is really profound, no. It's lifelong. A role that does not require an experience, a master's degree, or a PhD degree to become best at it. And being a working mom is actually analogous to having a double job or a double shift, no. And I'm very grateful that my current organization is ano mo yun, yung very compassionate, no, um, in making sure that the working mothers have the equal opportunities, no, at work, no. Kaya ako siguro nakapag move up na rin the ladder, no, kasi yung dalawang babies ko actually are SM babies. So pinanganak ko sila pareho dito na nasa SM na ako. So I'm very thankful. I became a mom twice, age 30 and 36. It was intentional. It was planned, foremost because I want to be ready for it in all aspects of my being, and even in the aspects of financial security. I spent thinking about what is important in my life when I became a mom. What should I do to make a meaningful time with my priorities? And of course, when we talk about priorities, we're talking about work, we're talking about family, and all others. Like PMAP is important to me. It makes me happy, being with Leadcom since 2014. Masaya, masaya. And now I'm also studying, and I hope to graduate by August this year. So I think to all the working mothers, like me, understanding your values is actually the beginning of creating an enriched work-life balance, or a work-life integration, as they call it. And that's the first thing I did, I discover, understand, and decide my values and my priorities. And I think the second one, navigating through the workplace, when I became a mom, is to fully engage yourself at work and to being a mom. Parang in every role that you do, you make sure that you are fully engaged. And when you say you're a full-time mom, you're a full-time employee, or a full-time HR practitioner, I don't talk about time itself, no. What I mean about full-time is how you make uh, meaningful time, no. You the time that you have for them, for the role that you do, and that have that high involvement and participation at work. Actually, pagka you are highly involved at work, madali magpaalam. yung if you have emergencies, it's so easy to ask for a leave, or because you're highly involved. You're highly participative in your organization, no. I keep my eyes on the ball, on my goals. um and I and I practice open communication talaga, with my superiors and the significant others. Kanina, Miss G mentioned about the husband sharing the responsibility, and I'm very happy that my husband is like that. Parang he fulfills me, ika nga, no. Yung ano man yung parang seemingly kapag kukulang ko or sa time or whatever, nandiyan siya to fill it up. So kaya walang feeling of neglect. But there is no feeling of I miss a lot, or I miss on something, because we share in the responsibility. And so work, I also seek performance conversations sa boss ko. But I'd like to know how am I performing, how um um uh, yung mga young mothers natin sa work, no, I think it's best that you should also keep track of how you are doing, and then converse with your superior, especially especially on the things that would impact your work or your performance or even your personal life. Dapat medyo ano yon na discuss sa work, no, and seek out the cooperation and involvement of other people. As I have said, I am grateful because I am I would call an empathic workplace. No? I have a
Mm-hmm.
genuine and compassionate bosses in SM. I remember during my pre motherhood years, no, I would go home talaga very late kasi I'm so committed sa work eh. So I would go home very late. I will bring homework. It's practically home is an extension of my office. Pero nung nagka-baby na ako during my firstborn, um, I decided not to bring work anymore. And then I told my boss, I told my team, no, na this time I will be going home on time because my family is important to me, and I'm just
Correct.
beginning to be parang bago ka palang maging mommy, no? So enjoy ko pa siya. And deciding on those little things, no, did not make me any less productive. In fact, because of that, I became even more efficient, even more effective, and the team is became more productive kasi they are focused na ito yung time lang nila na to do everything eh. Kasi mag-extend ka na naman ng time, ano. So nabago siya. In fact, sabi ko nga eh, pag ang isang babae ay naging mommy, parang nag-mutate siya into a different kind of species. No, parang you become very different at work, very different in what you do kasi na-test ka na, no? Second,
Opo.
third brother, no? I enjoy what I do, no? I enjoy being a working mom. I enjoy every bit of it. I love being the ilaw ng tahanan. Alam mo yon yung laba, luto, plancha, and all the household chores, no, na meron tayo. Um, Lahat yon ini-enjoy ko. And doing what you love and loving what you do is more than just a catchphrase for me. It's a mantra. When you enjoy what you do, you're inspired, you're energized, you accomplish more. And then you realize, may oras pa pala ako para sa ibang bagay na pwede kong gawin, no, for myself, no, for my own personal development. So maganda siya. And then lastly, I agree with Miss Jean kanina. She mentioned about pause, no. That's also one thing that I do. I pause and I purge. 'Di ba parang you have to have a downtime. No? Parang sa HR systems natin, Rob, 'di
Mm-hmm.
ba parang we have downtime, we purge our data, we clean up our data, no? Even the
Correct.
manufacturing firms, they also have 'di ba machine downtime, no? They clean up the machine, they check all the nuts and bolts, no? So for us working mothers, I think rest periods is just as important. Recharge your batteries, schedule regular time off, do whatever that relaxes you, or choose any activity or enjoy it, or just simply do nothing. Or perhaps sabi nga kanina ni Miss Jean, pray. Pray is really one way that you are going to be recharged. You seek attunement of your mind, heart, body, and soul. No, but during those times na you take that pause, no, na which is really very important.
Thank you, Miss Jing. Really inspiring talaga. And 24 hours po talaga ang pagiging mom. That's a work na 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, at
And
saka yun nga,
considering,
sabi nga ni Miss, you have to have some ground rules then. Like I remember, nung bago pa yung mga anak ko, denied ko talaga sila sa study habits nila. And then when they were grade 4, they're on their own. Kasi na-establish mo na, no? Tapos ang agreement namin, kasi gabi ako nakakauwi. So they have to do their assignment. I'll check it when I get home. But when I wake them up earlier than usual, it means they have to do something doon sa assignment nila. So may mga ganong mga arrangements. No? Kasi sa
agreement.
totoo lang, let's face it, while the working moms are said to be super moms, we cannot do it alone. No? We need to have the help of
Ano.
other people around us, especially those yung mga family talaga natin, family members, our boss, our colleagues at work. Everyone should really be helping out together.
And talking about being of help po to our working
Mhm.
mothers, and now that you are part of the leadership team of SM in the Human Resources Department, How did you prepare your programs to be meaningful for mothers, especially that the call for work-life integration now is much stronger this time of pandemic po? So ano po yung mga programs and initiative
Yeah.
po na would support this?
Yeah, actually, just like I think most of the organization, we are also female dominated, no? And about more than half of our people, female population are working mothers.
Correct.
So, and I can tell you that our regular work performance reviews, conversations, recognitions, rewards programs say a lot about them being productive, being high performers. So, you know why, no? Kasi sabi ko nga they register parang high grades in the performance rating. And then I realized that, between child rearing at home, taking their personal development, being a reliable and competent team member, and all other more roles that they do, our working mothers are in constant balancing act. Alam mo yan?
Correct.
And they are very good at time management and can juggle a plenty of roles. Expert na sila dyan. The other day nga, I saw one of the regional manager, hini-haircut niya yung hair ng kanyang baby boy, no? Kasi the pandemic, no? Hindi niya madala sa barber, no? And they also learned some other skills, no? Kasi ganun na ngayon parang multiple skills will make you throttle, 'di ba? Parang mas ka. So their tenacity, their grit, their resilience are to the highest level, no? I call them the resilient group of our organization, and everyone, not just our working mothers, everyone is given
Mhm.
that equal opportunity to achieve their potential, such that our policies on hiring, career mobility, promotion, individual development programs, and all other opportunities that we have at work, no, all of them are very much supportive of our working mothers, of all the members of the organization. Second, no, our policy on leave availment, we have that flexibility on leave applications. Nung hindi pa pandemic, 'di ba, lahat ng PTA kailangan atinan ng mga mommy, working mom, no?
Um,
So we have this flexibility on leave application to attend to the family matters, no? Yung lahat ng emergencies, mga sakit, 'di ba? Babakunahan yung mga anak, lahat 'yon. We give that to our employees, no? In fact, I think we have a maximum of 32 days combination leaves, no, ng sick leave and vacation leave. So ang dami, no. We are also compliant with solo parent leave, no. They have additional 7 days. And then also, of course, you are familiar with with paternity leave, no, na 7 days, and the expanded maternity leave 105 days, no. All of those, the organization is really very compliant. And And even before the pandemic, years back, we have already implemented a flexible work arrangement, which gave everyone an additional day off. And the basic premise of that flexible work arrangement is for the employee, for all employees, to have additional time for themselves and for their
correct.
family. So, with the implementation of that compressed work week, we we checked that we were able to see that the involvement of the employees and the job satisfaction of the employees have increased, no, tremendously. So maraming mga ginagawa sa organization. We by the way, no, actually ang employee namin, when the moment they declare that they're pregnant, kasi we have our own clinics, our own doctors, and we have our OB-GYNs. So when the moment they declare that, they're already in the of our nurses and doctors. So they can get
Wow.
free consultations, yan, yung buong 9 months nila, no? They're already taken care of, no? And then ano pa ba? We have breastfeeding stations, di ba? So they can, to do their thing, no? In extracting milk, storing their milk. We have all of those. And in this time of pandemic, I think for the most part, is our cultural norm of genuine concern and support to all our employees, not only to our working mothers. In fact, we have our regular kumustahan sessions. We have our wholeness coach, no, to assist us in ensuring that we cover the psychological, spiritual wellness of our employees. So And also yung mga recognition program, we celebrate motherhood actually, no, in our organization. So motherhood for us is really part of our organization. Kaya lahat ng policies namin, lahat ng programs, employee development, all of those are in support of the working mothers that we have in the organization.
Thank you, Miss Ben. I wish we had a lot of time. You're truly living the mantra of SM na we got it all for you, for your employees po talaga. So mga mothers po natin that they are starting their careers at the mid of their careers right now. Siguro, panghuli na lang, what can you do or what can you say as a final advice for them to really navigate the workplace and become successful as what you did in the past?
Yeah, to summarize what I said earlier, no, they should really discover and understand what they value in life. Number two, and whatever they decide to be their priorities, they should fully engage themselves. Number three, enjoy the role that they have chosen. Otherwise, don't choose that role, diba? And then lastly would be yung pause and purge. And also, I'd like to leave this conversation with a quote from Proverbs 31:25, and sabi doon, she is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. No? Working mothers are clothed with Christ-like character, adorned with strength and integrity. You can laugh at the days to come because you trust God and have lived in faith. So carry on, working moms.
Thank you so much, Miss Beng, for joining us today and providing your insight on the topic that we have discussed. Truly thought-provoking and inspiring that any mother can truly achieve success and balance with the right formula of managing personal and career focus. Salamat po ng marami. More power po sa SM and to your team, Miss Beng. Back to you, Miss Joanne.